Hey guys, and welcome to. Wow, that was kind of weird. Kind of mispressed my buttons there. Sorry. Welcome to Game 3 of MakaPrime versus. I've forgotten his name. Top. nGsTOP. Wow. Completely blanked. It's getting a little late. You can probably tell I'm kind of. But this is Game 3 on Lost Temple, of course. Everyone's favorite map. Say it with me. Yay, Lost Temple! Hooray. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stop laughing, and I can't, because I just get so amused when I cast, and I hope it doesn't get annoying. If it does, I will continue to try and stop, and I will continue to fail. And hopefully my failure is annoying, and if not, well then, you are just not going to be amused. Sorry. We do have a pretty early barracks. That's a barracks before Supply Depot. So that's a little scary. That's not a proxy barracks, but it is still... well, like I said, quite early. So, that means one of two things. There's no gas yet, so I don't see Reapers, but that's going to be a very early timing push then. I was going to say, since we didn't see Reaper, or since it wasn't proxy, then it's not going to be Reapers. But on a 4-player map, you can just kind of set it out where it might be, but like I said, yeah. Reapers need gas. Reapers like gas. Reapers are very gassy units. You thought it was Fire Bats. Nope, it's Reapers. So... we do have a refinery going. For a second I thought there was 2 barracks. I was like, oh my god! But no, not quite. I speak in a high voice. That's good. We've got Top is getting his refinery pretty early. Top is actually getting a refinery faster. Yeah, it looks like Prime's refinery just now went down, and he's getting his orbital command. So it's fast, but it's not. I mean, I'm not actually seeing anything really coming of it right now. I don't know why he got it, because typically if you're going to go for a very fast rush, you're going to need more than just a trickle of Marines. You know, by the time he gets over there, it's going to be even. So I'm not really sure what he's trying to accomplish with this, like, very, very quick barracks. Wow. Did I seriously just blank on the word barracks? Oh, that's what he's doing. There's a bunker. Hi, bunker. And... yeah, like I said, he got over here and there was already a Marine up, and he was like, oh, I can't beat that. So it looks like MakaPrime's rush may not work out. He is coming in here with his 2 Marines right now. We'll have to see, but yeah, there's 2 Marines answering him, so... but the rush distance is just actually causing him to, you know, not be able to outdistance him, and now he's lost his Marine, he's lost his SCV, and he's about to lose his bunker, so I think he's just about lost his rush. So, looks like Maka is not... this is what I was talking about before. Maka was like, I'm not going to cheese you in Game 2. You beat me, I'm going to beat you straight up. Game 3, though, all bets are off. I beat you straight up now. I can do whatever I want to. I got nothing to prove. Right now, he's proving that he's not a very good rusher. Or possibly that Top is a good anti-rusher. You know, who knows? But it does look like MakaPrime is having to run back to his base. This is actually, I mean, if he was going to rush, this is the map to do it. These are they are in the rush positions, I like to call them, very close together. Meanwhile, he is going back up to 3 barracks again. This worked for him pretty good in Game 2, but this time, unlike Game 2, it does look like Top is going to know about it. He had a scout in the base, so he was very aware of it, and it looks like, yeah, Maka's going to play the psychological game and cancel that barracks since... Top saw it, and Top is now going to expect a very heavy Marine push, possibly some Marauders. He's probably not going to expect the either Thors or Siege Tanks that are going to come. Or possibly he's going to go straight up and go all the way up to Banshee. You know, who knows? There's a lot of options for him. So yeah, there's a bunker. There may actually be a second bunker that comes up. Who knows? We will find out. Oh, and it looks like Top already has his starport up, which certainly means that there's a lot of very interesting things. Yep, there's that second bunker, like I said, might come down. And what's he going to do with that starport? I'm waiting here. I'm waiting to see what... Yep, going to go straight into Banshee. He does not have enough money laying around to get cloaking for it, but that Banshee is going to be very, very effective and may actually punish... you know, if he's going the tech route, that Banshee's going to be over here way before he's ready for it. And all he's got is, you know, like 2 Marines or something. So that Banshee, you know, is going to get quite a bit of damage done before his starport is up. Meanwhile, the real question will be how much he actually pushes with these Banshees, because again, he is expecting a very heavy push to come forward. So he may get some Siege Tanks instead, but no, actually he's sending his factory up to scout. So he's not going to waste his time with Siege Tanks. It looks like the best defense is a good offense, and that's what he believes in. He's going to go ahead and get that Banshee out. First Banshee is already out and starting to glide across the map. We haven't done that with StarCraft 2, have we? We need to invent, names for the StarCraft 2 units. We invented, a, winglet of whatever, but we don't have them for StarCraft 2. I'm going to call them a glimmer of Banshees. That's mine. You guys can invent your own, and you'll probably invent a new one for Banshees, because you're more creative than I am. Alright, and there's the Banshee coming in. There's a couple of Marines. I just saw the one for a second, and I was like, wow, one Marine, that's going to be painful. But no, he had 6. One of them died. He's up to 7 now. So yeah, that Banshee's going to have to retreat until he gets Cloak. Or she gets Cloak, because Banshees are girls! Girl Banshee! That's the thing. We need more girl Terrans. All we have is really the Banshee and the Medevac. I don't know why. What? That's a good question. Here, answer this in comments whenever you write back. How come all the girl Terrans are high? Answer that for me. That's your, requirement. And we have a Viking up. Kind of an interesting choice. Wasn't really expecting that. Viking, obviously this is Viking for MakaPrime, but here comes the Banshee, and he does have enough for 2 scans. This is not going to go well. Although, that went better than I thought it would, because the Banshee was actually able to run and suffer minimal losses. He lost 20 hit points, or she lost. It's a she. Say it correctly. Wow, the Banshee gets out again. That's surprising. And now they're in trouble. Oh, no, they're not. There's the Raven. I was going to say, because now he's down at 30, and he's not going to be able to do anything about Banshee for a bit. But nope, here comes the Raven, and there goes the Banshee. There's the cool guy right there. That's one. I miss the old Wraith Pirates. The old Wraith Pirates were cool, and they had sexy voices, and it was great. I'm not about other sexy voices. I'm secure in my masculinity. What are you talking about? So, no siege tech. Okay, there's siege tech. It's on the way. I'm gonna say, with the number of siege tanks he's getting, he should probably get siege tech, because siege tech is your friend. I like siege tech. I think siege tech tanks without siege tech. I mean, seriously, you just call them tanks. Because they cannot siege. They should just say tank. That'd be kind of weird. It's just I'm being attacked by tanks. What kind? I don't know. Just tank. There are more Vikings out on the map. There should be a second band. There it is. I was gonna say, because he made 2 of them, so it does look like Top is going to move out and try and take over his expansion. Meanwhile, I saw some red clicking. So, are there guys coming this way? Yes, there are. This may be a very, very effective attack for Prime, but I don't think so. I don't think he has quite the overwhelming number he needs. I mean, I was going to say he's expanding right now, and he's going to be saturating, which means he has a slightly lower army right now. But I do not see this army taking everything. I think it can beat what's out there, but I don't think it can beat the reinforcements. So, and it looks like he's not actually moving out right now. There was a Banshee, took out 1 Marine and took half of its life. And there is a Viking that is at about half-life. Watch out, Viking! Watch out! Watch out! Nope, he's okay. So it does, well, definitely now. Uh-oh. And, okay, he made it out. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. He scanned after he had already unsieged his tank. This actually may be able to take it out. I don't know. I didn't think it could at first. But it looks like it's going to be able to. Although here comes a lot of other troops. That Raven is really beating the map right now. Because he's getting this vision up here. These guys would be so much more effective if they didn't have vision, but they do. So, there goes that. Looks like he's stopping. Is he outside the range? I think he's, man, outside the range by the narrowest of margins. Wow. That is actually, I'm really impressed by that. That's, again, this is the skill of pro gamers out there. I mean, they can just see the siege tank and be like, okay, this is going to be outside. So he's coming back down. That's a bad idea, Mr. Orbital Command. That is a bad, bad idea. I'm going to push up the map right here, and of course, Marauders are very good against siege tanks. So, unfortunately, it looks like nGsTOP is going to have to move over here and try and fight with SCVs. And SCVs against siege tanks is a losing battle. SCVs against Marauders and siege tank is a more losing battle. So I think this is going to ultimately end the game. I do not see a way for Top to get out of this, so I'm not going to call GG yet because they haven't called GG, but seriously, I mean, he just wasted all of his SCVs, and, you know, okay, he managed to stop the attack, but he's down to what? I mean, let me go over to his units tab. He has 7 SCVs and 3 mules versus 28 SCVs. I do not see a way for Prime to not win this at this point. So I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it for Prime. You know. And it looks like here Prime comes again. Prime does not actually have the force to be coming in here right now, to be quite honest. But it looks like he is going... Okay, there is the reinforcement tank gonna just barely push this back, probably. But again, it's just a matter of, you know, they're fighting a losing battle. Here comes more reinforcements. I mean, they're able to just barely push back the trickle of reinforcements, but they can't get anything done. They can't spend any money on, you know, economy. It's not working at all. They're just barely... Oh, man. But I do have to give it to, you know, Top is putting out a hell of a fight. Top does not want to concede this. I do not see him actually able to pull the... You know, he doesn't have another siege tank on the way. He's out of gas. You know, he's just got... I mean, he's up to 12 now. He's 2 more and he'll be at half. So it's so not working. And it looks like all he has to do is build up a bulk of forces a little bit, or what he's doing, he's going to go ahead and expand and just outproduce him, because, you know, he's starting to lean on him, he's starting to make him kind of lose his footing, and now he's just going to lean until he just topples over. Like a bag of flour. You ever seen a bag of flour topple over? I haven't either, but it's just like this. Just like this. So we do have siege tanks and marauders moving over to the middle of the map. In all honesty, if he wanted to, he could take them right now, because all he's got, you know, Top just has 4 Marines and 2 Vikings. I think it's really funny that the point at which he could just push in and win is right when he stopped pushing in. He's like, nope, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, check and make sure that I'm okay. I'm going to expand. I'm going to secure my... I don't want to... Which I can understand. I can understand fully. You know, he's like, I don't want to throw away my advantage trying to beat the game. Alright? I'm not winning at this exact moment. I've certainly crippled him. I knocked his legs out from under him. I have a very definite advantage, but I'm not winning, so I should quit devoting my forces to winning. When I need to devote my force, I need to devote my time to pressing my advantage, and then here in a second I can win for sure. You know, 90% of winning now is not as good as 100% of winning in about, you know, a couple of minutes. And he may be making that a couple of minute attack right now, because he's moving around the middle of the map. He's just like, oh, I can feel it. And it looks like Top is trying to expand a 3rd time, moving up to kind of the hidden expansion up here that no one knows about. Although that may, you know, seal the, you know, what's it called? Seal the stake in his, you know, coffin right there, because that's not the analogy. I don't know what I'm thinking. But if he's spending this money over here, and then he starts spending money on SCVs, then this attack is going to be even more successful. He is better equipped to deal with it now, though. A second ago, he had nothing. But he did just lose all of his siege tanks, and again, once again, he's trying to fight SCVs against siege tanks and marauders. And that is not a very good approach. It does look like somehow, some way, Top may be pushing this back again. He is going to lose air power here, and they are outside, but they're within range of the bunkers, so there goes that bunker. Ooh, and that is not what you want to do. Advancing on siege tanks will not be good for you. So he is moving up. His siege tanks are really all that are saving him right now. But he's right up there against the edge, and once again, we've seen that happen a lot. The marauders can just run in and shoot them. Kablamo. And here they come, speaking of which. That's the problem. The marauders take down siege tanks so fast. And they're landing up there, and there goes the last of his forces. Here comes a lone Viking saying, I'm a Viking. I'm going to kill you. Oh, wait, maybe not. There goes those SCVs again. Man, those are some hero SCVs. I've got to say, I'm going to, like, I'm dedicating this video to those SCVs. They are the, you know, bravest members of Top's army. They just constantly go in. And there they go. The mighty SCVs have fallen. and it looks like this expansion is going to go in. He does manage to lift off, but I do not think this is going to make it out. I mean, it's got time. Theoretically, it could land and summon itself, a mule, and repair itself, but there does go his second down again, and he's got 5 SCVs now. He's got an even lower number than the last time he was getting attacked. And those 5 are all up here. Well, I think. I only see 3. So there are 2 somewhere else, but regardless, I don't see this coming back. I mean,